Good afternoon again. It's Thursday here in Springfield. Want to give you a quick wrap up, even though we're going to be back tomorrow. I presume mostly just to hear bills on the House floor in the morning. But I wanted to talk to you about this week. We started this week out on Monday with a very good tour, Making Resources. Thank you, Amy Bleefnick and all the folks at Making Resources. It was good to see all of the revisions, the upgrades, the redecorating that they've done to that facility. It's very inviting. I encourage anyone that wants to go out there, give Amy a call Making Resources and arrange a tour. They'd love to see you. And I know that next month they're going to break ground on a new playground area and a walking area. So keep your eye on Making Resources. Tuesday, 4-H was here. Got to meet with a lot of great 4-H kids and talk about agribusiness and their future. It was a good time. The Public Utilities Committee met on Tuesday, and we're still working very hard to moderate the push on this path to 100%. Renewables, we're fighting this 40% by 2030. The bills keep piling up. We're doing the best we can to slow things down and maybe get some moderation in what's going on. Also Tuesday, the Energy and the Environment Committee met. Several bills were produced. We heard hearings. I can tell you most likely we're going to see a ban on plastic straws in Illinois. It seems to be on the radar. But we also heard a good bill on the recycling of rechargeable batteries and how to properly dispose of those. So that was good. And then we heard a testimony about reusing non-recyclable plastics. That's the styrofoam and whatnot. And there's a plan afoot to allow or set up a way for companies to recycle or reuse, they repurpose that I guess it fills landfill pretty bad. We're going to find a way to reuse that. Then Wednesday, a big day here Wednesday, Champaign County Chamber were here. They came and talked about some of the things that they're working on and ways that I can help them, and look forward to working on their projects. And of course, the big crowd that was here Wednesday was the IGOLD, our Second Amendment supporters. Filled the Capitol, a huge rally at the Bank of Springfield Center. Big rally here in the Capitol. It was good to see a lot of folks from the 101st came to Springfield Wednesday to let the legislators know how they feel about the Second Amendment. And we'll have a little something to say about that in just a minute. On Wednesday, our Prescription Drug Committee met, and I have to say that we were able to stop a very onerous bill that would have essentially put price controls on drugs in Illinois. It was defeated in the committee. The sponsor was not a happy camper, but fortunately for us, that bill will not see the light of day. In the General Services Committee, we saw several agencies again this week come in, most notably the new director of the Ag Department came in and talked a bit about their plans for hemp and their plans for recreational marijuana, which they don't know what those plans are yet, but they're budgeting for it. So that was kind of lively. And then the Attorney General was in. And very interesting conversation with the Attorney General. I asked him about the case up in Chicago where Jesse Smollett was essentially let off, and was he going to get involved? His answer was no. The Cook County State's Attorney is an elected official, and all state's attorneys have this prosecutorial, I hope I said that right, discretion. So they can choose. They can choose what cases to pursue, how to pursue them, and who to work with, and who to plead with. And he said that that case is not in his purview, which led me to ask him, about all of these onerous Second Amendment bills that are being batted around down here in Springfield. And we've heard from several states' attorneys who have said that A, they don't think that a lot of these bills are constitutional, and B, even if they were to pass, they don't have the resources or the time to go after law-abiding citizens over some of these gun bills. And I said, so where do you stand on that issue? And honestly, he was very frank and forthright about it. And he said that, it's up to the state's attorneys in each county. They can decide how they pursue to prosecute people and to pursue these bills. So I thought that was a huge win for us, Second Amendment supporters. The other person that came before the Appropriations Committee were the three managers of our pension funds, the state employees, the teachers, and the legislature. They all made presentations. The bottom line is that if we were just to barely fund those three plans this year, it would be $9 billion. $9 billion just to fund those three plans. I don't know how it's going to work out. I have a video that I'll put up later of the testimony. You can listen to the gentleman for yourself. It's not good. It really is not good. Yesterday and today, I was involved in several kind of vigorous floor debates with the opposition on a couple of bills. We lost one on guardians in ICFDD and state-operated facilities for the developmentally disabled. The sponsor wanted the IDT, which is the interdisciplinary team, to make the final decision on teaching sex ed to their residents. I fought vigorously for the rights of the guardian. We lost that one. But we did win a couple of other debates. And today, all things, the Democrats are letting Republican bills on the floor. So I got to pass my first bill today. It was not a really big deal. I've got some other bills that we hope to get heard. But we broke the ice today and got a bill passed as a cleanup bill on superintendents' descriptions, and we'll post some pictures later on that event. And that's pretty much the week. We'll be back tomorrow morning to pass more bills. Hopefully we'll stop some of this nonsense. And I want to invite all of you to come out to the Decatur Conference Center Sunday afternoon. We're going to open the doors at 1 o'clock, have a town hall meeting with Representative Butler is going to be there, and Representative Halbrook is going to be there. We're going to have a lively discussion about the Second Amendment, about pro-life, about taxes, and things that interest you. So here's an opportunity to catch all three of your state reps in downstate Illinois on the same place at the same time. So that's out at the Decatur Conference Center Hotel this Sunday, the 31st, starting at 2 o'clock. We'll open the doors. At 1 o'clock, we're going to have some raffles. I think we have a pistol, we have a rifle that we're raffling off, and a lot of folks are going to be there with their tables. I know the Fight for 51 people are going to be there. I think the Trump people are going to be there. So it's going to be a big day, and I hope to see you out there on Sunday. Until next week, please, I say it every week, but I sincerely mean it. I appreciate your phone calls, your text messages, your emails, your posts on Facebook. I sincerely appreciate you sharing the things that we put up on Facebook. It gets our message out and helps people see what we're doing and better understand the needs of all of us in the 101st House District. So until next week, thank you very much, and see you Sunday, I hope.